This is Lee, the licensed acupuncturist and herbalist. Today I'd like to talk about how acupuncture works. When I treated many patients each day, and they always ask me how acupuncture works. And I would say there are a couple common mechanisms, and then I will give you also some scientific research to support that mechanism. So number one, acupuncture can change the neurotransmitter, the chemicals in your brain. So research is showing that acupuncture can induce the more production of endorphin, serotonin, dopamine. It actually orchestrates all the chemicals in your body and brain so that you don't just increase one like SSRI or other antidepressant medication. You actually optimize the level of the neurotransmitter in your body and brain. And that way you feel energized but not so hyperactive. You feel relaxed but not so tired without motivation. And number two, acupuncture can actually relax the muscle quickly. And that's why when people have muscle injury or ligaments injury, it can quickly relax the muscle, improve the circulation, reduce the inflammation in the local area. That will help get rid of the pain, restore the function of the joint, and also by stimulating certain point, acupuncture can desensitize the neurons which are hyperactive by chronic pain or inflammation. So if you do have pain, you have to resolve that as soon as possible. If it lasted too long, then it changed the neurons activity in your brain. So if you have level 2 pain, but your brain will perceive this pain as level 5, so you feel more pain. And the more pain you have, the more anxiety you have. And then you couldn't sleep well, your immune function is out of balance, and then allergies, autoimmune disease, or cancer can come if this problem is not resolved within 5 to 10 years. Now, I'm going to talk about the scientific research for certain points. And most of the study are doing in the rats because you can standardize the frequency of the stimulation, the intensity. And the most popular points we're talking about is a heart 7. So heart 7 is this points on the wrist line just next to this wrist bone on the medial side, and you see the blue needles pointing to this heart 7. And this point has many functions. It can improve your heart function, and also a lot of research doing that to see how it can help drug addiction. So in the rats, when they create a stressful situation, like they use electricity due to food shock in rats, and that's kind of a stressful things happen to the rats, and then the rats started seeking cocaine or other drugs to relieve their stress. And so the control group without acupuncture after stress, and the observation group or treatment group with acupuncture, and they find with acupuncture and the stressful condition, the rats has reduced the cocaine seeking activity by 86.5%. That's a big difference. So that treatment can be used for people who wants to stop the taking painkiller or other drugs. And the other thing this heart 7 points can help is it can also optimize the dopamine level. So when you have lowered the dopamine level, you feel depressed, you feel not motivated, and also by stimulating these points, they find it can lower the cortisol level in rats. Like in the small young rats, when they are separated from their mother and they develop anxiety, depression, so their cortisol level goes up, the dopamine level, the happy hormone going down, and also their immobility time is increasing. Just like human being, when you are depressed, you don't want to do exercises, don't want to do anything, you just want to go to sleep. But when they applied acupuncture on this particular point, which I just showed on the wrist line called heart 7, and the stress hormone decreasing and happy hormone dopamine increase, and the rat moves more frequent than without acupuncture. So this heart 7 has to be stimulated sufficiently every day, every other day, or every other day for a week or two, and then you can have the effect we observed in the rats. Because if there's no sufficient dosage, then you won't have effect in a certain amount of time. That's answer the question why people only do once a week or every other week. They couldn't achieve the effect we're expecting. So be patient and have the treatment 2-3 times a week for 2-3 weeks, and then reduce to once a week. Then you can feel much better. And you can combine in the acupressure point on this heart 7. So this is the heart 7, and it's on the wrist line. The blue needles point to the point. So if you use your big finger to press there, you can actually cover 3 points: heart 7, heart 6, and heart 5. And press that to make you happy and healthy. If you need more information, just go to bostonchineseacupuncture.org, and you will find all the information you need to make you happy and healthy.